Hey everybody, what's up? My name's Mackenzie.
And I'm Jonathan.
We are husband and wife, and we'd like to welcome you to Paradise.
And we are moving.
Moving!
Not yet, but we are moving. We're such planners.
So we've done one move on this channel before, but this is a big move. It's not right now, but we are planning on moving to Austin, Texas at some point in the year 2025. So why are we telling you this? Because there's going to be a lot of changes on the channel, but then we are also such planners. And why are we moving? Space, mostly. We have a baby on the way that will be here very soon.
Our second baby.
Our second baby. So this has been a plan that we have been actually talking about for basically, I think, since we first met. But when we got married.
I used to live in Austin.
Yeah. So this is like long-winded, but like that has been the plan for a long time, and I think we're finally ready to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
So why is this board game related? So with the new baby coming, she's going to be here very soon. We needed to make some room in the apartment because we're in New York City. It's cramped. I need space. So that meant
might be nesting just a
might
tiny.
be nesting little. So we have in this apartment over 300 board games at this point. Did have over 300 board games. So we whittled down to, we probably not got rid of, but we have put into temporary storage, aka Jonathan's mom's house, 40 plus games that we said, okay, we honestly don't think we are going to play these in the next 6 months. So we kind of want to take you through that process of what made us decide why those games and which ones we decided on.
Yeah, now here's a super important point. We are like expert purgers. We will get rid of games that we are like not going to play again, or that we probably would play, but also other people have it, and it's like pretty likely we'd be able to play it at their place.
We've gotten better at it too.
Like we do not keep games that we don't love, but there are games that like we probably won't play between now and June. And what's going to happen between now and June at the latest is like we're going to have a second baby. We're going to be like in a tiny New York apartment with that second baby.
We also have a Kickstarter coming. More on that later, but
yeah.
Park Avenue Kickstarter.
We're running a Kickstarter. We're going to be like playing games with our friends. So it's like, you know, I had Twilight Imperium in my hand. I'm like, no, my game group's definitely going to play this again before we leave. But there are a lot of like big games and small games that we just like, yeah, we could go without it for that period of time.
Yeah. So how did we decide? First, we decided, I think, with those games that honestly we're not getting played, but you just can't get rid of them. So like Clue, like those basic games that like we have 2 kids, and like there's those games we just can't. So like those classics that we were ready to we were ready to put into storage. The next, I think, big category we did was holiday themed games that we weren't going
like
to be
all
with.
the Horrifieds, because we're not going to have an October between now and then. So we didn't need Horrified, we didn't need Haunted Mansion, we didn't need
any really long campaign games that we haven't started yet. We decided we're going to be too busy. We're just going to put those into storage now.
Also, I would say it's not even that we're going to be too busy, but we're going to have a permanent setup game table in our new place, which means we can leave it set up for 3, 4, 5 sessions and get through a game in 5 sessions without ever having to take it down. So Frosthaven, for instance, we put that away because we're going to finish Gloomhaven here, but like I would love to, I think we'll have a much better time playing it when we don't have to tear it down between sessions.
Yeah. Next, I would say the other ones we were getting putting into storage is games that we have reviewed recently, and that meant we have played them a lot and we want to keep them, but if we've reviewed it a lot in the past and over the past couple months in the past, then we probably aren't going to play it as much, or we won't play it for a while. So like, for example, Gnome Hollow, I'm looking at a list. What else? Stock Exchange, like any of those like big ones that we have reviewed, those are going into storage.
Yeah, and that's because like 300 games, I track all of our plays on BG Stats, which is like a great app for tracking plays, and I do that mostly so that I can understand like what games we're choosing to play more often. But what'll happen is I'll be super fuzzy on the rules about a game, and I'm like, man, this is so hard to remember how to like play this game. And then I'll look when I'm logging it, and we haven't played it in 18 months. There's games that we love that we won't play for 18 months in between, so we can definitely go 6
logging.
months.
I used to make fun of him always for like logging our plays, but actually it was really helpful because he'll be like, oh, we should play this game. I'm like, we just played that. And he'll be like, that was a year ago.
Yeah, it's true. It definitely helps me win arguments.
So I think that was a big thing. And also party games that we couldn't see ourselves realistically getting out to the table.
Yeah. Another big category is like, I have these games that are some of my favorites that Mackenzie only plays because she loves me. That would be like Northgard and Ankh and like some of those types of games. So we put those away because I just don't want to like push my luck when we have a 4-month-old baby in the house. So those games I'm more than happy to wait to play with the group when we get down there.
Yes. So luckily Jonathan's parents, they're going to let us store them there for a while. Now people want to know, how do we pack these up so that they don't get damaged?
Yeah, well, fortunately we had a ton of Bark Avenue cartons sitting around, which are double layered corrugated
Bark
boxes.
Avenue was our game that we came out with last year.
Oh yeah, important context. But we had a bunch of cartons laying around, which were perfect for like any box of the same size, which is all the horrifieds, you know, all the villainous, but we kept those here, but like that size box. We then used lots of bubble wrap and we labeled things very carefully and used U-Haul medium-sized boxes. I think we're going to rethink things for the next group. I'd love to get more like board game-sized boxes.
Yeah, but we basically lined the inside of the box with bubble wrap, and that's how, then I didn't really put bubble wrap in between like individual games, except for like the ones that like did not want to make sure they got anything on them. But most of all of them, we just put bubble wrap on the insides and then one on top to protect it. Yeah. Any challenges, or do you feel like we made a good decision?
Yeah, I feel great about it. Like, we have so many wonderful, amazing games that we could play. I think that, you know, as much as I'll miss those games, it'll make me excited to take them out when we get there. And between now and then, we have so much good stuff to play.
Yeah.
Great Western Trail sitting right there. That's my other please play with me game.
But another reason what we're telling you about this is that we are really excited for what's going to come from this channel. A lot of this has been a challenge, like filming in a New York City apartment with 2 kids, and we are really looking forward to having a dedicated space in our new home where we can just grow Paradise, grow the board game business, and we're really excited just to like build out this community and be there more with you guys. So I think that's what I'm most excited is also just taking you along this journey with us, because a New York apartment and a board game business, they do not mesh. But we have been making it work and making it. I think that shows like how much we love doing this. Is that like that we've been doing this?
It means
together.
It's only going to get better. We're going to have a permanent studio set up. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, so we're very excited. But if you have any suggestions on We Need On Games, or if you have any questions, or if you are from the Austin area, we'd love to get a shout out. We are excited, and while we will miss New York, we're still here for like the next 6+ months. But we love it, and we're excited always for new adventures. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. We have a big goal to reach 10,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you go ahead and do that. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Happy playing.